Have you ever felt triggered by someone, or there are parts of you that you're trying to hide, like anger, jealousy, fear, ambitions, desires? What if I told you that this is exactly where your biggest potential is? This is your hidden power. Hi, I'm Alina. I'm a mindset coach and hypnotherapist. And today we're talking about shadow self, your source of power, freedom, authenticity. If you learn to understand and integrate your shadow self, you will win in life. You will have so much internal freedom and so much power to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish that you will simply feel that you're living your best life. So let's talk about shadow self concept first. Shadow self is a concept created by Carl Jung. Shadow self represents all the parts of us, our personality, that we tend to suppress. Everything we don't like about ourselves, everything we don't accept about ourselves. For example, maybe we don't accept our egoism or narcissism or anger or some fears. Maybe we don't accept some of our desires and ambitions even. Maybe it's too much or not spiritual enough. Maybe it's not good to be angry. So whatever it is, it's really suppressed in us and we don't want to look in there. This is why it's shadow or dark side of personality. But let me tell you, this is exactly where our power is stored. When we integrate that part of ourselves, we feel whole. We feel alive. We finally feel free. And it's always hard to accept things that we don't like about ourselves. But what can help here is to understand that everybody, every person, every soul on this planet has these qualities. It's only a matter of how you integrate them, how you use them. You can obviously use anger in not sustainable way, but you can use it in a sustainable way, in a way that actually benefits you and your life and people around you. So by the end of this video, you will understand what you suppress in yourself, how to integrate it, and how to actually make it work for you. Let's start with the signs that your shadow is running the show. First of all, something is constantly triggering or irritating you. Second, you can't really fulfill your true desires or you don't know what they are. Third, you all the time feel suppressed emotions. You feel that you suppress something, you don't express something, like anger, for example. You feel that it's just not good to express anger. You want to be a good person. You want to be people pleaser. You don't want to express negative emotions because it's not spiritual, for example. You are overly critical of yourself and others. You criticize, you don't accept. You feel there is a perfect way to live this life. You think you know what this perfect way to live is. And if something is not fitting that concept, then it's wrong. You keep repeating the same patterns in relationship, in your career, in life in general. That means you have not integrated your shadow and it runs the show. We don't want our shadow run the show. We want it integrated so we run the show. We as a whole personality, not just the shadow. Because when we suppress something, at some point it will appear on the surface. We cannot suppress things forever. And the moment we suppress them, we also harm ourselves. We harm our body, we harm our soul. We're not true to ourselves. So shadow self is all about becoming true to yourself. Integration of the shadow is about becoming true to yourself, becoming the most free and authentic version of yourself. So what are the benefits of integrating your shadow? When you integrate it, you stop fighting yourself. So imagine there are two parts of you. One is shadow, another one is light. So light is everything that you accept about yourself, everything that you like about yourself, the part of your personality that you kind of present to the world. We don't want them to fight. But if the shadow is not integrated, you naturally fight it. Yeah, so it's suppressed, you fight with it, you don't want it, but it's still there. It will not go anywhere. It's a part of you. So the only thing that you can do is to accept it, to allow it to be a part of you, to integrate it so you can feel whole. And this is how you restore your lost energy. Because while you fight in that part of you, you spend so much energy and time on suppressing it. But once you accept it, you restore that energy. Now this energy is with you and you can use it for other things, for creation, for love, for all the great things that you want to do. So I encourage you to stop fighting your shadow, integrate it. Yeah, accept all the bad things about yourself. The cool thing is there are no bad things. There are no bad traits of personality. There are traits that you just don't know how to use properly. So for example, if you tend to be egoistic, yes, I'm egoistic. How can I use it in a sustainable way? How can I make it work for me? For example, if I'm egoistic, I don't want to work for someone else's projects because it's not fulfilling for me. I want to develop my own. I want to build my own business. I want to do things for me. And if this desire is not fulfilled, then all this energy is turned backwards into you. So for example, if you suppress this desire of yours that you want to build your own things and work for someone else, you suppress this desire and you feel terrible about it. You feel that you have such a huge potential, but you don't fulfill it. Yeah, this is one of the examples of a not integrated shadow self. Well, let's say I have a suppressed anger issue. For example, when I was a kid, my parents told me that being angry is not cool, it's not good. You should be always nice. You should be always happy. You should be always from the outside. You should look like everything is fine. So being angry is not cool. So all my life I've been thinking that anger is not cool. I'm a peaceful person. I'm a calm person. I don't express anger because it's just not good. It doesn't connect with my concept of being a good person or a spiritual person. While in fact, anger is a great emotion. It helps you to transmit the negative emotions into neutrality and the positive emotions. Anger is just a stage. It's just an emotion. You need to experience it. You are here to experience all the spectrum of emotions. And sometimes it's good to be angry. For example, anger helps you to set the boundaries. If you're a people pleaser, you have a hard time to express anger and the boundaries, what will people do? They will use it. They will use this opportunity to take everything from you, your energy, your expertise, so your love. Yeah, you will start overgiving because you didn't set that boundary. But at some point, you will accumulate so much anger that you will just explode. And we don't want that, because it's not helpful. Yeah, it's harmful. So anger can help you set the boundary. Anger can help you to get what you want in life, if you know how to use it. Yeah, if you just channel this anger in a productive way in your business or negotiations, whatever it is. Maybe you just recognize yourself and you're wondering, how can I process anger? How can I express it in a sustainable way? How do I even recognize what shadows I have? That's a great question. So if you want to go deeper into this topic, I have the whole workshop on shadow self with the practical exercise, with the embodiment practice, with somatic release, emotional freedom techniques. So if you want to go deep into this topic and to start your shadow self journey on the next level, I invite you to click the link in the description and experience this shadow self workshop yourself. So I explain a bit of theory there, but mostly it's practice. And this is the practice you can take with you. Yeah, you can practice this every week if you want. You can practice it whenever you feel like practicing it. So it's a recorded workshop that is really deep and helps you to feel it with your body. Yeah, because shadow self resides in our body as well. Once we integrate our shadow self, it helps us to become more authentic, magnetic, and also less reactive. So a good sign that your shadow is integrated is that nothing really triggers you anymore. Maybe before, people used to trigger you. Oh, this person is so narcissist, or this person is so egoistic, or that person just wants to make money, or she's very selfish, right? We don't notice this anymore, because if we notice these kind of things, it means that there is a part of us that is suppressing this exact behavior, this exact thing. So I invite you to do an exercise right now, if you have time. If you have a journal, use it. If you don't, you can do it in your mind. So think about, let's say 3 people. They might be celebrities, famous people, or just people you know personally, people that really annoy you or trigger you. Okay, write them down or keep them in your mind and think about the traits that they have or behaviors that are really annoying, that really trigger you. Write them down. Now, think about 3 people that really inspire you, that really like your role models. And think about the traits they have that you would like to have as well. So all of these traits, notice that you have all of them, by the way, but just some of them you suppress. Maybe you suppress all of them. So something really stands out for you in another person in a good or bad way. It means you have a potential to have the same, to be the same, but you might suppress it. The moment you release it, the moment you let go and allow yourself to be who you want to be, these people won't trigger you anymore. It means you integrated your shadow. Now, if you want, again, more exercises, let me know in the comments. But this one is really like to show you that when people trigger you, it means that this is what you want yourself secretly. You just don't allow yourself to be that kind of person. Imagine someone is posting on social media all the time and you're like, oh my God, just stop posting so much. But maybe secretly you want to be visible. Maybe secretly you want to be posting and share things that are important to you as well. Really be honest with yourself here. It's a part of the process. Sometimes it's really painful to be honest with yourself, but this is what it takes. It's real self-development. It's a real inner work. It's not always nice, but the moment you accept and become true to yourself, it will get better. Trust me. So if you learn to work with it at every stage of your life, at every stage it will be a different part that is suppressed. But the more you work with it, the more authenticity and freedom you're gonna feel. It's really beautiful process. So I really invite you to go deeper into it, whether with the workshop or with my personal session. I also do free diagnostics, 5 per month. You can book yours. Just click the link in the description of the video. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope now this concept is clear for you and you understand what to do. Share in the comments below what is your insight for today. And please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you soon. See you in the next video. Much love.